time to call your lawyer.
As we do every Wednesday at this time, place a phone call to my lawyer friend, Bruce L. Shiner, attorney for the injured. Maybe, just maybe, this is the week that we get your question answered. If you'd like to submit a question, well, tell you how to do that coming up, too. Ask the lawyer. I should also point out to you that if you're in some kind of legal predicament, you should not take what you're about to hear as specific legal advice in your case. It's just general legal advice and a general opinion from somebody who's been around for a long time and knows the law very, very well. You should, if you've got a legal predicament, speak with a professional one-on-one to get specific legal advice in your case. The best advice in the meantime is don't say anything, don't make any statements, and don't sign anything before you talk to a professional. Many attorneys offer a free consultation. I know Bruce L. Shiner certainly does, so take advantage of that. Let's see what Bruce thinks of today's legal brain teaser. Would you please make welcome Bruce L. Shiner, attorney for the injured. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, Todd. How are we doing this morning?
Terrific. It has been many weeks since we've heard about the arrival of your grandbaby. How are things going?
Every day's a treat.
I'll bet. You're in a good position being a grandfather, of course.
Of course. I get them all riled up, and then I could go home.
And you don't have to stay up all night like the parents.
But you know, it's been so long since I've had a infant, and it's amazing just to see the progress. You watch the infant every day or every other day to see the little progress they make. Yep. You know, it's just a whole new world.
Yeah, well, again, I congratulate you, and I can hear it in your voice. You're thrilled to be a grandfather.
I am.
All right. Well, let's see if we can bother you for just a little bit here with something a little bit more serious. We have a question from somebody who has a problem, and hopefully you can give us some thoughts on it, okay?
Yes, sir.
Here's what it says. My daughter went for a ride in her friend's dad's golf cart. She was driving erratically and ended up running the cart into a tree. This caused my daughter to have severe injuries. The insurance company is claiming my daughter was not authorized to drive the golf cart, and thus they had no responsibility. However, many people have seen others driving the golf cart, even when the father was present. What can I do to get my daughter's medical bills paid? And we have all scratched our heads all morning wondering if there's such a thing as golf cart insurance. We don't even know where to begin on this.
That's a great question, but let's back up even one step more. When we're talking about getting her medical bills paid, hopefully she has Obamacare or Medicare or health insurance. That would go a long way to getting her medical bills paid. But if she doesn't, and if she's to be compensated for her other pain and suffering and inconvenience and all the other damages she's entitled to, yes, homeowners insurance covers your golf cart.
Homeowners insurance?
Homeowners insurance.
I didn't think of that.
So our old friend homeowners insurance would be responsible. Now, the question comes, they said that the dad said she didn't have permission to use the golf cart.
The insurance company says, yes.
That's a familiar excuse that I hear all the time, and it turns out that most of the time you could show that if she didn't have specific permission to use the golf cart, she had implied permission. In other words, that the dad let her use it all the time, or the dad left the keys so that she could take it whenever she wanted to.
Or in the case, as it says here, many people, other neighbors and so forth, have been seen driving the golf cart, so it's a regular way of doing business, apparently.
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
So that would definitely weigh in her favor, then, if that were true.
Right. So it's the old story. She needs to see a professional. They need to contact the insurance company, see if they could reach a settlement. If not, it would be a case where you'd have to file suit against the homeowner, and the homeowner's insurance would be the one to pay. Also, under homeowners, there's usually a medical payment provision that pays medical bills up to their limit, which most of the time is $5,000, but it could be as low as $500, without regard to fault. So there's a way to get some of the medical bills paid right away without testing of whether the driver was authorized to drive the golf cart or not.
Well, that's good news right there as a start. But the rest of the story, when it is finally written, it will be written by a professional who weighs in on this in a court of law. So let's get this person to a professional, as we always recommend, and hope for a positive outcome. Bruce, very bizarre situation we had not heard of before, so thank you for helping us understand it a little bit better.
That's my pleasure, Todd.
And we look forward to talking to you next week.
I do, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Bruce Elshiner, attorney for the injured. And remember, if you've got a question you'd like to ask to see if Bruce can answer it on the radio for you, you can simply submit it on our website at kickscountry929.com. Just go ahead and look for Bruce Elshiner on the homepage or type Bruce into the keyword search box. Even quicker service, why don't you go ahead and get yourself a free consultation by calling this number, 941-743-7777. Got something you want to know an answer to right away? Call 941-743-7777. Bruce Elshiner's Port Charlotte office at 941-743-7777. And be sure to tell them that Todd Matthews sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.